So let's talk about the Dwight Howard sweepstakes. The Lakers center became an unrestricted free agent at 9:01 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, at which point, according to reports, Lakers GM Mitch Kupchak paid him a surprise visit before Dwight left for dinner with the Houston Rockets, who had the first formal meeting. They also met, Dwight Howard, that is, met with the Hawks and the Warriors on Monday, and he's scheduled to meet with the Mavericks and the Lakers on Tuesday. And Steve Nash recruited his Laker teammate via Twitter, saying, "Flying from New York to L.A., Dwight Howard, we're coming for you. You're going to love the statue we build for you outside Staples in 20 years." Presumptuous by Nash. It took quite a while for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to get his statue. But, DA, who's the front runner for Dwight Howard right now?
Well, again, as I say every time, anybody who tells you they know what Dwight Howard is thinking is nuts, because nobody knows what Dwight Howard is thinking. But certainly, I think Houston has set itself up very well to bring Dwight Howard in. They have a lot of very good pieces. They've got a coach who I think would work very well with him, and they have a history. I think people forget the Rockets' history sometimes, but Moses Malone played there, Elvin Hayes played there. Hakeem Olajuwon played there. Yao Ming played there. So they've had big men, Hall of Fame big men. Ralph Sampson played there. Hall of Fame big men have played in Houston. So their pedigree of Hall of Fame players at the center position stacks up very well with everybody else's, including the Lakers.
Isaiah, as a former front office executive in Toronto and New York, take us through the recruitment process of guys like Dwight Howard from the team's perspective.
Well, when you have a guy like Dwight Howard, you know, he's your first and only priority, and you really have to throw everything at him plus the kitchen sink. Mm-hmm. And if I'm Mitch Kupchak on his way to see Houston, I'm not having a cup of coffee. I'm not dropping by to say hello. I'm locking the door. You're not even going to the meeting to see. It's me and you. You know what I mean? It's like you're not even getting out of the room. I got Kobe there. I got Steve Nash. I have everybody there. I'm not giving him a chance to go get wined and dined by the league to see other teams. I mean, listen, I love you so much. You got to stay right here. I mean, come on. I mean, I got Magic there. I got Kareem there. I mean, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm not even letting you take another meeting, because the danger is once you get out of that room and you start venturing out and you start
smelling the perfume.
Yeah, you start seeing what other people really have to offer. You get a chance to say, you know, this place may not be too bad. And then you start getting your friends who are influencing you. You start getting relatives who are influencing you. And then it just becomes a whole big can of worms. So if you got that star player, like, you got to give the Clippers credit. Chris Paul, we're here. Chris Paul said, I'm not even going to visit anybody else. And that's what should have happened with Howard.